That is guard number 1.
These 750 student leaders from universities across the country have been undergoing a 2-week patriotism training at NKUMBA University in Entebbe. The students were passed out by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who tasked them with the responsibility of transforming society from peasant economy to the one focused on wealth creation.
So therefore, from now on, when you get out of school, the first thing you should say, how can I be a wealth creator? How can I create wealth? Everybody, how can I create wealth? How can I create wealth? From 1 acre, from yoga, skills, services, border, what? Be a wealth creator.
He also emphasized the NRM's 4 principles of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy for one to be prosperous.
So what does this mean? It means that Uganda is the stimulus for wealth creators. It's a better stimulus than the tribal areas. And that's why we say, you people love Uganda. Why do you tell you love Uganda? Because you need it for your prosperity. We don't have to preach to you to tell you this and that and that. If you want to be all right, you should love Uganda. Why? Because you need it for your own good, for your own prosperity. And that's why we say principle number 1 is patriotism. Love Uganda. Why? Because you need it for your own prosperity. Now when somebody comes and says, Viva Nyankwere, I say, Sitani Vako.
In the president's company was the First Lady, who urged the student leaders to be change agents in their universities and communities.
To your universities, actively stand against strikes and violence and seek harmonious ways of solving problems. When you remember what I just said, that you have only one homeland on planet Earth, you must always use peaceful methods to find solutions for the problems you meet in this life. So when you return to universities, actively stand against strikes and violence and seek harmonious ways of solving problems together.
The Commission of Patriotism, Helen Saku, explained that the purpose of the training was to instill good norms, discipline, and reduce strikes in universities.
We have those who rejoin. We have those also who confess their sins every day, and those who forget the message of yesterday, but they are always reminded. Therefore, patriotism is a continuous preaching that we must live, we must practice and walk it. Be our foot soldiers out there, be disciplined, and be our ambassadors of change, not ambassadors of destruction.
The student leaders have commended the patriotism training initiative, saying it has transformed them into better citizens.
Patriotism. Always there's a question outside there that do you need to teach a Ugandan, someone who loves his country, I mean, do you need to teach them patriotism? Me, I would go like yes, because the truth is not all of us know our country, Uganda. Before you begin loving it, you first need to know it. That is why even a woman, when you propose to her, she takes some weeks to study you and to know you, then she accepts or refuses you. So that is why we say this training has been so nice to us. First of all, we have learned.
Recently, my major take home has been about socio-economic transformation. We have always had the President of Uganda talk about things like okukolere kidda kyonka, and we would not understand what it means, subsistence. But from the lectures and discussions we have been having, we got to understand that even as young people,
we have been here for 14 days, but we have been under intensive studying of ideology, where we are able to connect the four factors of production with the NRM, how NRM understands them.
Philip Aguta for UBC News in Kampala.